that I didn't have, of course, but my father always made sure I had it. Some would say, you're lucky. Am I? Because I really hated to hear that statement. I hated for someone to desire what's been given to me, because to them, it's love. So am I lucky, or are you? I may have had the latest hairstyles, clothes, and shoes, but no one said, I love you. No one's asked me how my day was while Tommy has bullied me at school, and no one said everything will be okay after I've had a shitty ass day. So am I lucky, or are you? Because I really hated that statement. Do y'all know I had to write letters and put it under my parents' pillows because, are you getting sassy? Are you back talking me? I was trained to keep my emotions bottled inside, but that piece of me just wouldn't die, so I wrote letters. Regardless if my words weren't desired to be heard, they were going to hear them. Now that I have your attention, let me ask you something. How do you define love? Because if buying you the latest hairstyles, clothes, and shoes moves you, my loves, you don't even know what love is. So I need you to think about that the next time you tell someone how lucky they are when there is no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because those that love you didn't express it. Hey, but I was fly though. Okay, so this next poem, I'm inspired by Dana Gilmore, Def Jam Poetry. I'm sure the poets know her. Yeah. This one is Wife, Woman, and Friend. This is one of my favorite poems. So I'm going to recite it just because I've remembered it since I was 15. So it goes. All I ever wanted was to be with you. But when I needed you, I had to compete with the clubs, drugs, the streets, and PS2. Out all night chasing women with your weak-ass crew. But I guess when you're in Rome, you do what Romans do. But they go home alone just like you. Wishing they would have held on just like you. Probably calling, playing on phones just like you. I'm so through dealing with just like you, because I done had a few just like you. I had the ball, the type that called all night, kept claiming he coming through. I had the CEO that would bring me dough because he always had something to prove. I had the so-called God man who thought he could do everything God can. So he was closer to God than the church man. I had to meet me at the poetry spot down to earth, man. I had a nigga from the club who was only good for, and I had a street nigga that kept claiming he was down on his luck. I had a player with no goals, no heart, just game. I had the 24 in the studio on his way to fame. I had a control freak who thought that he could keep me on a chain. I had a nigga that lost so much, I don't even know his real name. But at the end of the night, they all made me feel the same. I had a million things to lose and not a damn thing to gain. I told you I needed you, and your shoulders shrugged. I tell you I'm leaving, and you call my bluff. I say a million men want me. You say, well, I can have you then. So when you beg for me to come back, I'll tell you I got a man who's not just my lover, but my friend, the closest person to me. So I call him my next of kin. And I know you think you own this, but guess what? He put it in. Representing for all men. Even those boys who act like men, but we still call men. And they think you gonna fall in and feed me bullshit. Sprinkle with game on it. When he hit it, he wrote his name on it. I was committed when he put his brain on it. He and I will parade these streets, and I'll be damned if you rain on it. Now look, I know you have your regrets, and I'm not going to throw it in your face, because hell, I wish you the best, but him for you, that's like more for less, and I just can't do it. You had your chance and you blew it, and deep inside I think you knew it was killing me, but silly me, I couldn't see the forest before the trees, and I didn't know I was cut so deep until I began to bleed. I guess they left out all the snakes in the story, the birds and bees. So you can cry me a river, nigga, cry me a sea, but that's the last time I love a nigga that ain't got no love for me.